Hello, my dear children. Today we will begin with the next topic of our SSCP Math Science, that is volume. Today we will learn how to calculate volume of a cylinder and cuboid using household objects. Now the requirements for this is we need a cylindrical container. Now this is the feeding bottle of my son. This is an old bottle and I have taken an old tiffin box that is in a cuboid shape. Now the most important thing is I have a container that already has a measurement. For example, I have taken a Zira soda bottle and the net content of liquid present in this is 200 ml. If you can see, net content 200 ml. So this is 200 ml. If I'm going to pour it in any of the object, it will still remain 200 ml. So we'll verify whether this liquid has the volume 200 ml or not. Okay, so first we'll begin with the sheet. The sheet says let's fill up the basic of the sheet. So the sheet says container with measurement name. Now what have I taken with measurement? I have taken a Zira soda bottle, so I'll write it's a Zira soda bottle. Now boys, it's not if you already have a bottle at home and you know the net content of it, you can fill in water that much till here. For example, here this is Zira soda, so I can fill water also till here and find out with water. No need of having a brand new bottle. The net content here was 200 ml. 200 ml. Boys, if you have a bigger bottle, it could be mentioned in liters. You can convert it into ml. Ml is nothing but cubic centimeter. Ml and cubic centimeter is the same. Now what have I taken for the cylindrical shape? I have taken a feeding bottle. So I have taken a feeding bottle. Boys, you can also take a old talcum powder bottle box, or you have anything of the cylindrical shape. You can use a glass. So there are so many things at home you can use. For cuboid, I have taken a old tiffin box, so I'll write here tiffin box. So these are the things that I have used for my experiment. Okay, so now my very first step is I am going to pour this liquid in my cylindrical bottle and see till where is it getting filled and mark it on the bottle. So now I have poured whatever liquid was in the previous Zira soda bottle. I have poured in this bottle, in this cylindrical shaped bottle, and I have kept it on the ground. Now I will wait for the liquid to settle and I'm going to mark on the bottle till where is it filled. Okay, so I have put a mark on the bottle till where it is filled. Now I have emptied the bottle and I have the mark on the bottle that will tell me till here. So I will take the measurements for the cylinder. So first we will take diameter, okay, then we'll measure the height and we'll find the radius. So what I'm going to do is take a scale and find the diameter of the bottle. So I am finding it from the bottom of the bottle. So I'll place here my scale. I'm going to place my scale like this and I'm going to find out. After I measure the diameter of the cylinder of the bottle, then I will write your diameter is about 5.4 centimeters. The radius is half of the diameter. So half the diameter is 2.7 centimeter. Now I'm going to measure the height of the bottle till the mark that I have already made from here till the mark with the help of my ruler. So I'm going to find out which is around 10 centimeter. So I'm going to write here the height is 10 centimeter. I have taken, remember, I have taken the height only till the mark that I filled the container with. Now I'm going to do the calculations for this. In the place of r, that is radius, I'm going to write the radius twice, and then I'm going to write the height. So pi r square h, volume of a cylinder. I'm going to write down the values and find the value. So when I multiply 22 into 2.7 into 2.7 into 10, my answer comes to 1603.8, and I have to divide it by 7. So when I divide it by 7, my answer comes to about 229.11 centimeter cube or ml, which is very close to the the volume of the Zira soda bottle. Boys, if you see that this structure of the bottle is not a typical cylinder, so therefore we may have a little variation in our answer, which is absolutely okay, but we are near to our answer, so that is more satisfying when we see. Now I'm going to pour in that same liquid to our cuboid shaped tiffin box. Okay, I have poured all the liquid in this cuboid shaped tiffin box. I've kept it on the floor so that the liquid settles down and I can take a mark outside the container. So I have put the liquid down. Now I'm going to put up a mark here so that I know the liquid was full till this particular mark. From here also you can see there is a mark. I marked it. Now I'm going to empty the liquid in another container, and then we are going to find the volume of this box. Now as you can see, my liquid was filled till this point. I have to take measurement of the length. This is the length. This entire thing is the length. Then I have to take measurement of the breadth. I have to take measurement of this entire breadth, and the height is still where the liquid was filled. Okay, so we are going to take that much height and then find the rest. So let's take the measurement of the length using the scale again. So as you can see, the length of the tiffin box is around 17 centimeter. Okay, so I'm going to write here in length, I'm going to write 17 centimeter. I'll find the breadth. The breadth of the tiffin box is around 10.5 centimeters. So, and the height is about 1.5 centimeters. Now, volume of a cuboid is length into breadth into height. So, I'm going to write here. So, now after we multiply length into breadth into height, I am getting the answer as 267.75. Boys, this is also very near to the volume. Now these objects, boys, are not in the proper typical shape. That's why we are getting a little difference in our answer, but that is okay. Now I'm going to write down the conclusion. Volume of the container with measurement was 200 ml. Volume of a cylinder that we found out was 229.11, and volume of a cuboid is 267.75. Thank you.